This is the multiplying and dividing negative numbers video number 2 covering F1. In the last video we understood 2 times negative 3 to mean 2 lots of negative 3, which equals negative 6. In this video we're going to investigate what happens if we switch these two inputs around. So what do we get if we multiply negative 3 by 2? We'd really quite like it if we got the same answer, because in all the other multiplications we've seen, we can switch the inputs around and get the same answer. Let's see if it works. We understood 3 times 2 by thinking about repeated addition. We added 2 together 3 times. And here we are, this is 2 added together 3 times. Let's see if we can understand negative 3 times 2 using repeated subtraction. We'll take away 2 3 times. So we'll start with nothing, and then we'll take away 2, which gives us negative 2. Then we'll take away 2 more, which gives us negative 4. Then we'll take away 2 more, which gives us negative 6, which is what we wanted. Now we'll do negative 4 times 5, which means take away 5 4 times. So let's do it over here. That'll be negative 5 once, negative 10 twice, negative 15 3 times, negative 20 4 times. So the answer is negative 20. Another example, negative 7 times 8. Well, we know that we have to take away 8 7 times, and we know that will be like 7 lots of 8, which is 56, only negative. Try these few examples. I'll pause the video. Four lots of 9 are 36. If you take away 4 lots of 9, you get negative 36. 9 lots of 4 are also 36. And 9 lots of negative 4 are negative 36. Every time there's a negative multiplied by a positive, or a positive multiplied by a negative, we get a negative answer. Let's just sum that up. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. In other words, a positive times a negative gives a negative answer. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. In other words, a negative times a positive gives a negative answer. So far, we started with ordinary multiplication. 3 times 2 equals 6. And we saw that if we change the 3 to a negative 3, we change the answer to negative 6. And if we change the 2 to a negative 2, we change the answer to also to negative 6. The question we now want to answer is what happens if we change both? If we change the 3 to negative 3 and the 2 to negative 2, what do we get? Take a moment to guess. If you have a pen and paper, write down your guess, and later on we'll see if you are correct. The way we're going to tackle this is to consider it as taking away 3 lots of negative 2. Let's see how that looks. Starting with nothing, I need to take away negative 2. Can you remember from the negative numbers unit what happens if you take away negative 2? Well, taking away negative 2 is the same as adding positive 2. And then I need to take away negative 2 again, but that's the same as adding positive 2. And I need to take away negative 2 one more time, but that's the same as adding positive 2 again. So negative 3 times negative 2 gives positive 6. To sum up what we've found that if you multiply two positive numbers together, you get a positive answer. And if you multiply two negative numbers together, you also get a positive answer. Okay, see if you can remember what we've learned in this video. Here are 4 examples. Pause the video and see if you can remember which answers are positive and which are negative.